constantly taking attention away from it. And also by learning and reading esoteric books, you'll figure out who you truly are. And then in combination with understanding and seeing who you are and taking attention away from who you're not, you will replace that ignorance with reality, with truth, with your real nature, with compassion, understanding, wisdom, beauty, foundation, all these aspects of the Sephiroth on the Tree of Life. So, the New World Order has been here because they've gotten people into forgetting all this stuff that I'm talking about, and happy with forgetting it. They distract us with this little money and these little playthings and our Xboxes and our friggin' nice cars and our dreams of being rich and all this stuff. Our lifestyles of the rich and famous, or MTV Cribs, get us worshiping celebrities and always trying to be something that we're not. So we're always trying to live up to this false idea of reality. That's the New World Order. That's the brave new world. But, like I said, don't hate these people. Everything in this universe is perfect. Everything is just in time. That's why we're here having this conversation. If it wasn't for the Illuminati, we would not be having this conversation right now. I would not be practicing meditation and teaching meditation. This would not be happening right now if it was not for the Illuminati. Because they played that devil's advocate, that Plutarchian archetype of the destroyer and the renewer, or the renewal which comes after the destroyer. If they knock it down, we build it up. And then we learn what knocked it down, and we grow from that. Just like the Magna Carta, which was signed in the 1300s or whenever the hell it was signed. The Magna Carta, which gave us actual rights. You know, they could have left it as that the kings didn't have to abide by the law, which was the case before the Magna Carta. They could have left it like that and just viciously put down all resistance if they were like people say, that they're just purely evil with no good intent whatsoever. The good intent doesn't have to come from them, but the good intent will arise, because that's nature's way. Terence McKenna said that I don't have any sympathy really for these conspiracy people, because I know that nobody can get a hold of the beast, of the flow of time, of evolution. Nobody can wrangle that down and say, okay, you're mine now. Nobody. I don't care who you are, how much money you have, you cannot control the flow of time. No, sorry, because nature will find a way to make balance. Always. So again, to sum up, I'm not saying that they don't exist. Of course, they do. But I'm saying that in the current accepted belief, which is that the New World Order is coming, and it's just evil and it has no purpose, this is complete ignorance. This is some Alex Jones bullshit. You know, complete ignorance. Brainwashed people thinking that they're not brainwashed, pretending to be smart about certain things which don't really amount to any kind of intelligence or liberation or happiness. Any kind of truth, rather, I should say, because it's just a bunch of more lies. Politics is not absolute truth, you know? It's just politics. That's why I made this channel separate from my other channel. Politics is not absolute truth. So you think you're out there researching truth, you're really just researching more lies. And since the you that is researching has not done any work to discover who they truly are, like it says in the Matrix and in the Bible, know thyself, you're still brainwashed, you're still under their control. So to break out of the brainwashing, I recommend to go and read a book on my website called Be As You Are by Sri Ramana Maharshi. He was the most prolific Indian sage. He wasn't a Hindu, he wasn't a Muslim, he wasn't religious. He was self-realized. He was a perfect embodiment of consciousness, who knew exactly what consciousness is, who knew exactly who they were, what they were doing. There's a reason why things like compassion, things like understanding and wisdom and intelligence exist. Intelligence and wisdom do not evolve out of randomness, okay? You do not get reason, common sense, that evolves out of randomness. It's just fucking impossible. It doesn't happen. You don't, in the words of Robert Anton Wilson, you don't throw piles of mud at the wall for 1,000,000 years and get a fucking supercomputer. Okay? It just doesn't happen. So there are certain things about consciousness that are ordered. In fact, everything is ordered. And as such, compassion, understanding, wisdom, these things are sacred. Okay? And when you tap into your absolute true nature, your divine nature, you will experience a transformation, and we call this enlightenment. And this is the only way to deprogram yourself from the Illuminati. So again, check out that book, Be As You Are by Sri Ramana Maharshi. You'll be blown away by this man's wisdom, and know for a fact that this person has some kind of higher state of being than the average person. He has evolved. You know, evolution is becoming more aware. Look at us. What's the difference between us and a dog? Is that we're more aware, we're more intelligent. We're able to sense things with our minds. You know, we're able to interact with nature in a conscious way and create, to reflect nature back at itself with art. We're becoming creators, you know? So evolution is a conscious thing. Evolution is not something that just happens by random mutations. Otherwise, evolution would not produce such high degrees of order if it was just random mutations. Bullshit. There would be no intelligence whatsoever if it was just random mutations. Consciousness never would have produced anything. There never would have been any consciousness in the first place. My diagram of evolution is that consciousness is in every last thing. But in scientific diagram of evolution, consciousness is reserved just to a few higher mammalian species, which is total bullshit. Consciousness is in every last atom. This whole reality that we see around us is a field of consciousness, is a field of awareness. The fabric of space itself is like a thought. The fabric of space is energy, one big infinite multidimensional blanket of energy, like a four-dimensional movie screen, which is called prana, or excuse me, rather called akasa. Prana is the energy which moves on the akasa, and underneath the akasa is self, is awareness, the most subtle of the most subtle of the most subtle. And so evolution is evolution of awareness. And if you can expand your awareness of self, you can evolve right now and deprogram yourself from the Illuminati, and you will escape the brave new world, and you will see that what this is around you really is the new world order, that you're already here. So there's nowhere to go but up, because the world is at rock bottom, kids.